Hello, universe.
Hello, universe. Tristan, we say this all the time on the podcast, all the time.
All the
But
time.
there's three types of people: those who predict year round, those who predict once a Golden Globe start, and those who predict once the fall festival starts. Now we're year round people,
We
but the
are.
fall festivals have just ended. So this is when the masses, the non-serious Oscar people, start to join us into our predicting.
Yes.
But we have to stand our ground. We have to show that we're still on top. But with all
Well,
the people coming to join in with us to
we
predict.
we are on top. And let's start with this before we jump into our predictions. Me and you went to some festivals, some major giant festivals.
I
I
know.
attended TIFF with you, and then you
Yes.
randomly went to New York.
Yeah,
So,
I only saw like 7 movies, but I
still.
went to New York, saw a few movies, saw a few things that I was very excited to see. Nothing that got programmed at TIFF, sadly. So like that's why I had to go to New York. You know, I had to catch House of Dynamite. I had to see what Catherine Bigelow was up to. I
That's
just
playing the Lightbox now, so I got to see it this week.
yes. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, it is a movie that exists. I will say that.
looks like it. Yeah.
No, but I had to catch a few movies at NIF. Specifically, my most anticipated film after the Cannes reception being Resurrection.
Yeah.
You may remember this. I feel like we might have discussed it, but I was praying. I was praying that Resurrection would have been programmed in wavelengths. I was texting you, Tristan. Tristan, today's the day. Centerpiece. Nope. Wavelengths. Nope. Schedule release day. Final edition. No, didn't happen. But so I had to come up to New York. I had to see Resurrection.
And it got programmed everywhere else in Canada, dude. It's playing. My friend, did have you met David Kiovis?
Yes.
So David started his own festival in Ottawa at the Mayfair Theater, and he managed to get Janus Films to bring Resurrection to Genre Gems, but it wasn't able to play TIFF. It was at Vancouver. I believe it's going to be at Calgary. It's playing
Mm,
everywhere. Um,
annoying.
I know. And
Mm-mm-mm.
Sudbury, which is like this, it's a town like up north, and they got Kiss of the Spider Woman, and Tiff didn't. So I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. Yeah,
Because this Spider-Woman played very well at TIFF too. That's the thing.
it
So
would have. Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
haven't
It
seen
doesn't
it,
make any
but
sense.
it just seems like it would something like that would play well at
Yeah,
TIFF. But yeah, but Resurrection was very good. I don't think I would. It was worth flying to New York for, considering I flew up specifically for that movie. I
yeah.
probably wouldn't do it again. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
What
it.
was your time at NIF worth flying to New York for, or no?
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of things that I wanted to do. I hung out with a lot of friends.
Yeah,
And I got to see some. I'm a very big theater fan. I got to see some Broadway plays, stuff that might be closed. I usually make a year. I may have mentioned this to you. I make a yearly
yeah.
trip out to New York around May to June prior to the Tonys, but after the season shows have already opened, to catch some of the shows of the season, and obviously there's always shows that close beforehand. So like right now, Ragtime is in its previews, and that's a 14-week run. So assuming they don't extend it, then that would be closed in like January.
Is
Um,
that based on the Milos Forman film
uh,
Ragtime from the 80s?
it may be. I know it's a revival of a musical. I've never really been familiar with it. There's a 1988 cast recording that I've listened to a couple times, but I would need to check on that. And I saw Low Bear Ridge Road, written by Samuel D. Hunter, the person who wrote the play for The Whale, which
Oh,
Brendan
cool.
Fraser, when Darren Aronofsky adapted it, Brendan Fraser won an Oscar for it. And this play is also the return of Scott Rudin, the abusive the abusive producer who he's now back. He's uncanceled. He's uncanceled, Tristan. He's back
Crazy.
producing plays. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
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 Laurie Metcalf is good in it. I met Laurie Metcalf. She was very nice. I
Oh,
told her I
that's so
love Lady
cool.
Bird. I told her all
Yeah.
my friends love Lady Bird, and she was like, "Thank you. I'm very fond of that movie." And I
It's
took
a
a
great
photo of her
movie.
with her puppy. Yes.
Nice.
I met a lot of celebrities at NIF too, which was really cool. I met Ari Aster, I met Jafar Panahi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. Do you find that it's easier to meet these celebrities at New York or TIFF?
Let's get TIFF. I really only ran into one celebrity, and that was Benny Safdie, and that was
Yeah,
just on the street. All of these people were also on the street. Um, I would say NIF just because it's not like TIFF where it's like they block off streets. It's like really compact around like 5 theaters in the same area
it's low
in Lincoln
key,
Center.
right? Like it's a big
It's very low
festival.
key. You
Low
can go
key.
there and you wouldn't even know that it's happening if you're like a native New Yorker. You know?
Whereas TIFF is like a giant parade, like it's insane.
They close off
Yeah,
streets for TIFF. It's
yeah,
nothing like that in New York. And for example, Jafar Panahi, when I met him, I had just come out of Is This Thing On, and the next showing in that theater was going to be the talk between him and Martin Scorsese, the one that was initially canceled due to his visa issues,
yeah.
but got rescheduled for the next day. So when I was there, he was just standing 30 minutes. So like a lot of people could have come up and talked to him and hung out with him, but he
That's
didn't have his
crazy.
translator. It was a really funny interaction because he didn't have his translator with him. So I was just like yammering on, and he didn't understand most of what I was saying. But when I said the word "No Bears," 'cause I was just listing off movies I love from him, he like verbally acknowledged "No Bears" and like he realized what I was there for, and I got a photo with him, which was really cool.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like, who is this guy and what is he yapping about?
No, but I was like, no, but the thing is, I mentioned like at least like four of the movies before No Bears. I was like, I love It Was
Yeah.
Just an Accident. I love This Is Not a Movie. I love Taxi. And then like he was just like, what is this guy talking about? I said No Bears, and then he was like, No Bears, No Bears. I love No Bears. And like he realized, I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder why that clicked, not his other movies.
Well,
I
may,
still don't get the
maybe it was
interaction.
like the other movies are like I mean not that they're like super mainstream and well known, but like you know, those are like the first couple ones that come up when you search
I mean,
Jafar Panahi.
Taxi's by far his most popular movie.
Until
And
now, I would say it was just an accident. It's probably surpassing that
yeah,
for sure. I mean,
I've only seen Taxi, Offside, No Bears, and It Was Just an Accident. I haven't seen This Is Not a Movie, but I mentioned it.
I've only seen it was just an accident, which is weird because I really like Kiarostami, and Panahi was like Kiarostami's protege, so I feel like I'd really like a lot of Panahi's work. But
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta check it out.
Yes, but now we're gonna
Yeah,
get
the main
into
event.
we're going to get into the predictions. Enough of my NIF excursions, but
Yes,
and let me tell you, Panahi, he's getting that best picture nom. He's getting that best picture nom.
and director probably too.
Oh, and maybe screenplay as well.
Yeah, I would say all
Yeah.
three seem.
The
I'm pretty
Triangle of
confident.
Sadness package.
Yeah,
The
that
neon.
movie's doing so well, and everyone's loving it. Like I
Mm-hmm.
haven't talked to someone who doesn't at least think it's really good. So it's an easy
Yes.
movie to like too, which you I don't think can always say about Panahi's work. Like it's immediately um like you get immediate satisfaction from the film, but it also leaves you with a lot to chew on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And the
Yeah.
ending's very memorable, which is like
Oh
something that's
yeah.
always a plus.
It's like
Um,
wow. Yeah.
well, let's start off with Best Picture.
Yes.
I think for this one we're gonna specifically try to alternate between our ones and twos and everything. So my number one right now, what I have winning Best Picture is One Battle After Another. It just feels like it's PGA's time. I feel it's the easy front runner. Actually, I am gonna. I would be. I'm very close to making the claim that I think the race is over. I think it's gonna be. It's his moment. I think it's gonna be one battle all the way through.
I agree with you. I think that this has pretty much everything going for it. It's similar to what we saw with Oppenheimer a couple of years ago. The stars are finally aligning for PTA, just like they did for Christopher Nolan. He's this super overdue filmmaker who's been nominated like 11 times, never won an Oscar. And this movie, everyone seems to be unanimously loving. It's so incredibly relevant right now. and it's done pretty well at the box office. I mean, it's
Mm,
relatively
it's
to
gonna break even because it's holding
yeah,
super well, but
exactly. And
I
that's
would
all it
still say it's
needs.
not really a success.
It's not a giant hit. It's not an Oppenheimer at all, not
Yeah.
even close. But it's probably going to make how much did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood make? 300K?
Yeah,
200K?
probably around that. I would
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah, it's
this will be over 200 million by the end of its run.
and you know what? It's like for people who didn't know the name Paul Thomas Anderson before, they're really putting it in front of this movie and people are going to see this film in theaters. I feel like it's even propelling him to new levels of mainstream success.
Mm.
So everything's working in his favor. We both seen the movie. What do you think, Kyle? Do you think this is a worthy Best Picture winner?
Um. Yes, I think it's.
Okay.
I would have given it to him for Phantom Thread. I think. I think that's better than Shape of Water. I would have given it to him for that. But it
Yeah,
is
that's
worthy. It's worthy. And I think it encapsulates a lot of you. This is an anecdote I stole from you, but it's really about what the movie of the year is, and
yeah.
you know, I don't know how you can say that something that opens up with like an ice raid isn't immediately timely.
Yeah.
Um, and the conversations about race, I have my own qualms with how he presents it in the first act, but for the most part, it's a really strong movie.
Yeah.
It's one that would age probably pretty well as Best Picture winner. Most people agree that it's very, very good, if not unanimously praised. You know.
Yeah, it probably, I mean, if we look at the films this decade, um, it probably has the most unanimous critical praise, um, like alongside, Oppenheimer, I guess I would say. Because even like Everything Everywhere All at Once had like, the letterbox praise and stuff, but there were critics who weren't as big on that one. Um, this is like a 97 on Metacritic. Letterbox score through the roof. The cinema score is an A. That's insane. I mean, not as good as Gabby's Dollhouse. That got an A plus,
I know.
but and that is absolutely nuts. When I saw that it got an A, I'm like, okay, it's done.
Because
Because
now you know that general audiences are also like liking it. The
yeah,
normies are
and
liking it.
if you look at the films of Paul Thomas Anderson and the cinema scores that they've received, the second highest he's ever gotten is like a C,
Oh wow! I
which is
did not know
crazy.
that. What was the C for?
So There Will Be Blood for some reason is not on cinema score. It was like Boogie Nights or something, got a C.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's certain films where I searched them on cinema score and they weren't there. But I did see Punch Drunk Love got like a D minus or something. It was like real low.
Mm-hmm.
Which
It was ahead of its time. It was
yeah,
ahead of its time.
definitely. But
No,
yeah,
but
I like the movie a lot. I think I want to see it again. It's not my favorite movie of the year or anything like that, but I think it is the movie, the defining film of the year. It's a great film. It encapsulates everything, and it's agreeable. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in the best way possible. Everyone can
it's
agree this is
agreeable in the
a
sense
very
that
good
we
movie.
all hate white supremacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's your number two, Tristan?
Um, okay. I don't know if you saw this at NIF. I don't think you did. Yeah, you didn't. Um, I'm gonna throw in Marty Supreme at number two. Maybe that's
Hmm.
too high as of now. Maybe I'm uh feeling, a little reactionary because the notices on Twitter were so positive. But Marty Supreme is a film that's been waiting in the wings. At first I'm like, I don't know if it's smart to debut at New York and do the surprise screening thing. I think waiting a little longer would have been better. But I was wrong. I think now there's a lot of buzz for it, and the next screening for Mighty Supreme isn't going to be for a while. So there's so much anticipation. People are hyped.
Well, it's already screened
It's
for the LA audiences as well.
Oh, it has? Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that Mighty Supreme is building a lot of buzz. And this is a movie that I think is going to do really well at the box office, actually. Um, I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
I'm feeling good about this.
no, it's opening the week after Avatar,
Yeah.
and that's concerning to me.
It's so counter programming though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think because this Christmas feels like unusually stacked. We
Yeah.
have Avatar, we have the new SpongeBob movie, we have Mars Supreme. I'm really curious to see how the box
Anaconda.
office, Anaconda, Jack
That could
Black. You
that could
remember
be
when?
big.
Do
That
you
could
remember
be
when
big.
Jumanji like completely like made like $700 million? So like
Yeah.
with like against Star Wars,
And
like
Jack Black has draw. Like he's a movie star in his own
Minecraft is
way.
still the highest grossing movie of the year.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy in itself.
wait,
No,
why?
no, Nisha 2 is the highest grossing of the year.
Oh well, domestically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean this is. I can see the case for Marty, but for me, my number two is Hamnet. Um,
Fair.
I think
That's my
it's the
number
one to
3.
beat. Yeah, I think it's the one to
Yeah.
beat. Um, the thing with Hamnet is that it's also unanimously praised, just like Marty,
Yeah.
just like One Battle. I haven't really heard many detractors for it yet.
No.
Um,
It's rare
what
that we have
will
3, no, 4 with the next one we're going to talk about. 4 movies that have no detractors. No controversy really. No, like I just hear pretty much, everyone can agree that it's a
yeah.
respectable film.
But I'm gonna say I think with the other three, other than One Battle, I think there's some major detractors for it. Not detractors, but like
With One Battle?
major something holding it back. Everything except for One Battle. Cause I
Oh,
feel
okay.
like the Academy's not eager to give Chloe Zhao a second Oscar, and that's why she's not number
No,
one.
no,
They don't
yeah,
want to give her.
exactly.
They don't want to give her the Best Picture one.
Well,
It's
the
just too soon after Nomadland.
yeah, it literally just happened, and it's not like it's not like Chloe Zhao was this filmmaker who had made tons and tons of respected work before Nomadland. Nomadland was her big breakout. I mean, she had The Rider before, but she was still like very much in that indie scene, and Nomadland was a huge step forward for her. So she's still a relatively new filmmaker, even though this is what her fifth film.
Yeah,
She's done so in less than 10 years. So she hasn't even like Ryan Coogler's been around for much longer than Chloe Zhao. Um, so I think the thing with Chloe Zhao is that it just doesn't feel like a time in her career where they need to give her an Oscar. And Hamnet feels like the best place to award that movie is in the acting categories, specifically best actress.
exactly, exactly.
That's an acting
Um,
showcase.
it was made for Jesse Buckley. Like it just
Yeah,
feels so her. It's just I can't see it happening for Hamnet in picture.
yeah,
And your number three is
Hamnet.
Hamnet.
Hmm.
My number three is not Marty. It's
Oh,
Sinners, which is your number four. I'm assuming.
yes, yeah, my number 4.
Yeah. And what hurt Sinners is that it's Warner Bros. And One Battle is clearly going to be Warner Bros.' number one.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we're gonna need a way to see what happens during phase one of the campaign. Which one is dominating Critics' Choice and Golden Globes? Because, like, let's say that Sinners wins Drama Picture at Globes and wins Best Picture at Critics' Choice, and I would say there's a chance that Warner Bros. Would switch gears and pivot to Sinners over One Battle. They're
yeah,
not
it's possible.
once after phase one happens, they're not going to cannibalize the other.
Yeah,
They're just not going to do that. They're going to focus on one during phase two of the campaign. So it's just going to be a question of which one's performing better at the time of these award ceremonies.
I think it's very possible that Warner Brothers sweeps the Globes and wins both drama and comedy. Drama with
I
Sinners
think
and
so.
comedy with
I mean,
One Battle. Very
the thing
possible.
is, One Battle is definitely winning comedy, and
Yeah.
Sinners' only competition in drama is Hamnet. And
I would assume Hamnet wins, but I think there's
I
Sinners has a
do.
great chance. It's like a 60-40.
Hamnet definitely caters more to the international voters.
Yeah.
I'd be really. I do think Hamlet's the favorite to win drama
Yeah,
right
for
now
sure.
over Sinners.
Right now.
But you know, when I
And
think about it, I'm like, I feel like Sinners kind of is going to win original screenplay at the Globes. I don't know why. It's one screenplay category, but I think in the combined screenplay category, I feel like the reward's cooler there. I
I
still do. I just don't know why.
I see a lot of people saying, and we'll talk about it later. I see a lot of people saying sentimental value for original screenplay. I have Sinners versus Marty Supreme. I think those are the two to watch, and I still
We'll
I
get to
feel like
that later in the podcast.
yeah, but it's just a great place to award Coogler, and that still I think is just one of the defining films um, of this year. It'll be one of the defining films of the decade. It was a major cultural moment, and I can't wait. Right now, it feels like we're a little removed from Sinners because the festivals are just concluding, and we're getting all of these new films being added into the mix. But when we get to like right around the time where the precursors start, and you start seeing variety actors on actors and the round tables and all of these big for your consideration stuff. Sinners is gonna really do a great job, I think. Like that cast at selling that film, they're gonna get Coogler in the circuit. I feel like this is still a really fierce competitor, and even though I do think with Warner Brothers having one battle, that just does feel like the film that's has the better chance of picture. I think both of these are going to be massive contenders and could win home, bring home some big gold.
Yeah, and issue with Marty. The reason why Marty's not my number one is just that I just don't think that Josh has the pull amongst the industry yet. I just
Yeah,
don't think so.
I mean, he was more of like a cult icon for a little while.
Yeah,
But and this is his big mainstream breakthrough, I would say.
yeah. He needs to get one more, maybe even two more movies under his belt before I think he can win Best Picture.
Yeah. This isn't even like a Sean Baker situation because Sean was kind of embraced with Florida Project. Safdie, Uncut well, neither was Good Time.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, my number five is Sentimental.
That is my number six, so we're like off by one. My
What's
number
your number five?
five is Wicked for Good.
Yeah, that's too high.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm I do think when I look at what I feel these movies are gonna ultimately win, I just feel Wicked is gonna come home with something big, whether it be probably supporting actress for Ariana Grande. I'm feeling it's got a good shot, and I think Cynthia, while I don't think she is gonna win the Oscar, I think she could win the Globe pretty easily. So I
You
think
don't
it's
think
gonna be
Cynthia's
a
getting her
big.
EGOT?
Yeah, I do for song.
I thought the okay. I may have heard wrong. I think Will Mavity reported that the songs are in by Steven Schwartz, not Cynthia or Ariana.
I heard it's co-written, so she has
Okay,
a credit. Yeah, but I
base,
could be wrong. I could be
base.
totally
It's
wrong.
no. It's happening then, baby. It's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
Ugh.
But I saw something. I don't know. I saw something where it said that she co-wrote it, but
Okay.
could be totally wrong. Maybe trust Steven more than a random guy like me. Like I don't know. But I think I don't know. I just feel like even if it
Yeah.
doesn't, it's not a threat to win Best Picture probably, but I think it's going to be an even bigger cultural sensation than the first one. I see it crossing a bill, and
With
yeah, I'm
sentimental
excited
value,
for it.
I just feel like it. You have to have an international film in that top five. You know.
The reason I don't have it is because I my six and seven are both international films, and I feel like I wonder if one's going to leapfrog the other. We will see. But what's sorry, your number five was Sentimental.
My number six is It Was Just an Accident.
Okay, so you don't have Marty Supreme even in your top six.
No. Marty Screen was my number four.
Oh, okay, yeah. Um, so my number six is Sentimental Value, which I see a lot of people saying like because it just I guess didn't have the same amount of like electric buzz that it had at Cannes when it was at TIFF that film is like starting to go down, but I don't think that's the case. Apparently it did super well at New York. I loved it. I thought it was an incredible film. And it's just it's a movie that I think I mean, me and you talked to someone at TIFF who was older, maybe more um, age wise, like closer to some of these Academy members who have been in the Academy for a long time, who really connected to the film and
Oh
thought it
yes,
was
five
better.
stars. Yes.
Yeah, and thought it was much better than Worst Person in the World. And I feel the thing is, for our age group, we are going to probably connect more to Worst Person in the World. But that's a film that has that same just like beautiful craft on display and like just very intelligent and meaningful writing. Yet it, but the depth there appeals more to um, older audiences who have had more life experience than us because we're pretty young.
Yeah.
So I do think, especially when like some of those older audiences, and when I say that, like some people think may think, oh, okay, this is like easy Oscar bait. That's not what this is at all. But just because of the themes it explores and the character, specifically Stellan Skarsgård's character, I film that older audiences are really going to connect to, and there's going to be a huge contingent of the Academy that loves this film and swears by it and thinks it's the best film of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's up there. It's an incredible movie, and it's probably going to get 3 or 4 acting nominations, screenplay. It's going to do very well.
Yeah, I chose it was just an accent for number six, just because of all the reasons we mentioned earlier when we were glazing Panahi. It just feels like, Neon is really bringing him everywhere. They're really getting the buzz around critics.
Yeah,
I think it's going to do very, very well during phase one of the campaign. And I think it's going to translate to the industry also appreciating the film. Uh, you know, I think it'll probably get BAFTA still at 5 noms for picture. I think it's going to be in the BAFTA 5 at the end of the day.
yeah, I'd agree. It was just an accident. It's my number 7. And yeah, I think there is so much love around Panahi right now. He has an amazing narrative. He's now one of the very few directors to win the trifecta, the European trifecta at those festivals. And that's a movie that's playing incredibly well every festival it hits. It played super well at TIFF, New York, Telluride. And in a weird way, I don't know if you agree with me, Kyle, but in a weird way, I feel this is a more immediately gratifying watch than Sentimental Value, which is a little more subtle.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, this is
Um,
really entertaining. It's really entertaining.
yes, it never lets up on the momentum it builds
Yeah,
either.
it's funny. It's incredibly thrilling. It's just very smart and it's a
And the
movie that
performances are like extremely dynamic too. Like all the performances,
yeah
they just hit. So he gets very good performances. Is very well directed.
yeah it's a good one.
Yes. My number seven is Wicked for Good.
Okay, so we have the same 7 in different order.
Yes. Now the thing with Wicked for Good is just I don't know. I need to see how the reactions are. I just need to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Wicked, Wicked Part One. You having it at 5 is crazy because it's certainly going to drop down in nomination count.
Um,
Uh,
I see a weird world where it doesn't. Um,
it gets all the same nominations plus casting. Is that what
Not
you're
all the
saying?
same. No, I think because it's gonna get 2 songs, it's gonna get casting, so that gives it leeway. Plus, there's a weird. You're gonna yell at me. There's a weird like feeling I have where I kind of want to put Jonathan Bailey in.
No,
I
no.
kind of want to put him in.
When you said I
I'm
was going to yell
flirting
at you,
with
I
the
thought for a
idea.
minute, I thought you were going to say you're going to put in screenplay. I was like, no.
No, no,
You
but
worried me for a second. No, no. Jonathan Bailey, he got the SAG nomination. It's possible.
it's possible.
But
It's so
but
possible.
that's not happening. That would be very unserious if that happened. No,
We don't
but
know.
like
Yeah.
I can't predict something that was number 5 last year to be higher than like 6 or 7 this year.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping it at 7 for right now, and even that feels a little high to me. I actually feel very comfortable with it in the 8 range, but just because those 8 to 10 slots are so uncertain right now,
No
I'm just not
kidding.
going to. Yeah.
I have
I
no idea
mean,
what to do.
should I go first for 8?
Yeah, because to be honest, I really don't know what to do.
I'm doing Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's probably smart. In my eight right now, I have Jay Kelly. Now you've seen Jay Kelly. I haven't.
I have not seen Jay
Oh,
Kelly.
you haven't? Okay.
No, I almost caught it. If in fact I had a ticket for it, I just missed out.
Um, Frankenstein, you've seen it. You didn't like it very much. Neither did I.
I gave it 3 stars.
Okay, same. Okay. In I think in
It was my
comparison
most
to
anticipated
Guillermo's.
TIFF too, and
Yeah.
I was very excited for Frankenstein.
It's just to me when I think Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, I just have very high expectations, and this didn't surpass that idea. Like I feel like Guillermo's magic isn't quite in this. Um, it's not one of my favorite films of his.
It's not even just that. It just also doesn't feel like it. It feels like it undercuts the novel a little bit. It just kind of feels like it's not really what I want from a Frankenstein movie.
No, and
I
it's so
don't know.
digitized too. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a little washed out color wise,
yeah,
but I think it's gonna. At the very least, he'll get all the nominations that Nightmare Alley did plus more.
yeah,
Um, I think it's undeniable that Del Toro is so beloved in the industry. You know, there's a reason why the Three Amigos were dominating the 2010s. You know, Del Toro, Cuarón, and Inarritu in terms of wins for Best Picture. There's a reason, and it's because they're just that good at it. You know, they're just literally that good at it. The industry loves them, so I'm all in on Frankenstein. I think it's Netflix's number one.
yeah.
Yeah, and my number nine. I think it's Netflix's number two, and it's House of Dynamite.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very not sure what to do because I've seen Frankenstein and to me I feel like it could go either way. I actually don't really it has a nomination package where I could definitely see it getting in. But um I don't know. I have Jay Kelly at number 8 and then House of Dynamite I just haven't seen it. So I hear some people saying like it's really good but it doesn't quite um transcend that kind of movie. What do you think? Do you think that
I
after
think it's
seeing
one of
it?
the worst movies I've ever seen. It's so
No.
bad. It's so
What?
bad. I gave it a 3 out
Really?
of 10. Yeah, it's so bad.
Wow. Okay.
It's
Well, why do you have it in your top 10 then? That make put Jay Kelly in.
no, because it has an 80 on Metacritic. It's the
It
highest
doesn't
on
matter.
Metacritic of all. What? It absolutely does matter.
No,
Catherine
it doesn't
Bigelow.
matter.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
because I know it has an 80 on Metacritic, and I know that but it's just like think about what possibly what branches of that the academy are going to be passionate about that movie. It doesn't have the acting support. It doesn't I don't see it getting nominated for director. And then text it barely
That
has anything.
Yeah, like literally, I just don't know what a package is. I was
Yeah,
like trying to
exactly,
think
it
about
makes
it.
no sense.
It's like, is it just going to be screenplay picture? Usually, when something's screenplay picture, it's like something that's unanimously praised, like a Past Lives or Nickel Boys, something
Or
that
something
everyone loves.
smaller too. This is a huge political thriller from Catherine Bigelow. I feel like it's not just going to get screenplay picture. That doesn't make any sense. Whereas Jay Kelly, I see Jay Kelly getting actor, supporting actor, maybe screenplay, score, picture. That's a decent package. And then
Mm,
Frankenstein. I mean, you could give Frankenstein makeup, costumes, production design, supporting actor if you want,
screenplay.
picture, screenplay maybe. Um, Yeah, so I have Jay Kelly at 8. I'm thinking of putting Frankenstein at 9. Um, but I don't know. There's just like a jumble of movies that I have fighting for those last two spots. What do you feel about No Other Choice?
No.
I don't know because I watched that movie and I think out of all the films we are talking about here, that is my favorite, probably. I was blown away by No Other Choice. And I could see sentimental value on second watch, kind of surpassing it just because that's more my speed. But No Other Choice, I was blown away by that film. I thought it was so well made, so fun, and has so much to say, and is very relevant. And it has a package. Like I have like categories where I see, yeah, that's going to get a lot of support. The only my only problem here is Neon. And I hate to say that because I'm very much on the train where, yeah, Neon can get 3 in, but I'm like, well, you know, it feels weird putting No Other Choice in Best Picture and not Best Director. Best Director seems too crowded. What is it going to get? Picture, adapted screenplay, editing, international feature, I guess.
For No Other Choice,
I feel
that
like it
would
has
be
to get
a reasonable
director.
pack. I feel like there's totally a case for Lee being you, but in lead actor as well.
Yes, I agree.
It's so him. It's like the movie's like literally so condensed around him.
Yes. I guess my other problem with it, and the reason I'm a little skeptical, even though I think I will put it in, I am worried that it's coming out so late in the game, and Neon is also putting so much focus on it was just an accident and sentimental value that it's really going to need critics on its side. It's really going to need that fan support, which I think it might have, but we'll have to see. Like that's Park. It's not like Park is like an Academy darling, and it's not like that's necessarily the kind of film that the Academy are going to like go crazy for without having some sort of push. Um, but with the international contingent with like younger audiences in there, I do see a path, and it's not like it's that violent of a movie. It's pretty funny. It's not a weird movie like
Yeah.
Park's other films have been, and it's not super heady and really hard to follow like Decision to Leave. This is a
I think
mainstream
it's
crowd pleaser.
closer than like the other violent movie that I think is kind of floating around the 8 to 15 range, which is Begonia, which
Yeah.
I don't have in.
Have you seen that?
I have not seen Begonia, no,
Me neither.
but I think the people who are putting in Begonia over like No Other Choice are like kind of coping.
Look, Begonia is not even Focus's number two, I think. I think
Yeah.
Song Sung Blue actually has some weird momentum that's happening. I don't know what's happening with it, but I need to mention it just because there's a possibility, a weird world where that just takes off.
Yeah.
And we'll have to see when it premieres at AFI.
My number
Um,
10 is Springsteen actually.
okay. You
Uh, I,
know,
I just
should I
need
put that in?
I'm gonna be honest. I just need a Disney rep in there. So I need something from Searchlight Fox, and I've seen is this thing on in Testament of Anne Lee.
Yeah.
I have not seen Springsteen or Avatar, but given Avatar was probably 9 in the 2022 year, I'm really hesitant to predict that. Um, Considering that I've seen both Is This Thing On and Anne Lee, I could see a pathway for both, but it doesn't seem like they're either of them are really Oscar things, which is like going to be hard for them to push in.
I
So
I
Springsteen
see
makes
a
the most sense.
I see a path for anime because weirdly enough, it's kind of as strange as that movie is in some ways. It is kind of in line with what the Oscars used to go for.
It would be what the packages: picture, actress, score,
Costumes,
costumes.
your actress, score, costumes. It wouldn't get director, maybe song if possible.
So apparently, all the songs it would only be eligible for score. Like all songs are use interpolation of like classical hymns.
Yeah,
So it's not eligible for song.
is it adapted? Because it adapted has a slot open there.
No, but even if it was, even I would not predict a musical for screenplay. You have to be
Yeah,
like
but
top three for me to
it, it
predict a musical for screenplay. It's
I-
not.
it's not even fully a musical. It's like I get what you're saying, but it feels like the music like it's not like they break into song. Like it makes sense in context. They're kind of
Yeah,
just
but I think it's original.
okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to predict it. I think I'm gonna do No Other Choice. And you're right. I don't think I'm gonna do Frankenstein. I'll
No,
do
I think you should take out Jay Kelly. Do Frankenstein.
no. I don't know. I just I You'll see. I have Jay Kelly in a lot of places, so I can't do that. And then
Okay.
Springsteen is about to bomb. It's about to absolutely bomb based on those tracking. Have you looked at the tracking numbers?
No, should I do Avatar then?
I don't know, but Springsteen tracking numbers are depressing. They're like really bad. I'll tell you. Hold
Like
on.
lower than like 15?
How Springsteen uh, deliver me from nowhere? Give me 1 second here. Um,
Life of a Showgirl debuts to 4 million album sales.
Crazy.
Hmm.
Okay, so it looks like its budget is 50 million. Um, yeah, I don't see it here, but I heard on a podcast that it is right now tracking. Okay, current odds are 20 million, but it looks like that's international opening
Oh,
weekend.
that's worldwide. Oh.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess so. Uh, yeah. The thing is, right now I'm predicting Springsteen for a little bit of like quite a lot as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's between Avatar and Springsteen. I like, I think it's Springsteen just because it's gonna have like one to three above the line nominations.
Yeah. Okay,
Because screenplay and strong are definitely possible, right?
yeah.
So, assuming
I'll,
that Jeremy Allen White is in, if we're like saying that it can get screenplay, because apparently this the source material, like the actual novel delivery from not a novel, the nonfiction book delivery from nowhere is apparently like really good.
yeah.
Um, and Strong, he could get Afterglow nomination after The Apprentice last year, so
I'm gonna join you on that then. I'll do Jay Kelly, No Other Choice, and Springsteen in my final three slots.
okay. I'm gonna do
And
Frankenstein, House of Dynamite, and Springsteen.
okay, cool. I
And then
kind of
let's
want to
just
do
briefly.
Avatar just to be different from you.
Okay, I mean I can do Avatar if you want.
No, it's okay. You chose
Eh,
Springsteen.
I,
No, I just
truthfully, I'm really split between all four of the Disney reps. I need to
yeah.
put one in, but I just don't know which one to put in. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll put Avatar. I'll put Avatar.
yeah. But let's talk about a couple of the other contenders. Begonia, we already just briefly mentioned. I don't think so. I just don't
No.
think so. Secret Agent. Is this Neon's fourth priority after No Other Choice? It was just an accident sentimental value.
Yeah, and after having seen it, I don't think it's good enough to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, I know maybe that's a hot take, but I just it's I don't know. It's not going to appeal to enough people. No way.
Rental Family, is that completely dead?
It's
Yeah.
gone, unfortunately. And I liked it. I thought it was good.
The Voice of Him or Job.
No, maybe international, but that's it.
Lol. Train Dreams.
You know what? I actually I think I see that slipping into screenplay. So you never know.
Smashing Machine.
No, that bombed financially.
I saw it in a few places. Uh,
I took it out.
eh, we're gonna end it off on weapons.
Uh, I'm not gonna say it's impossible. I do think with I Warner has said they're gonna mount a campaign. They've had an amazing year, and that was one of their tentpole films. So you never know. And the Madigan hype is very strong, and she could pull
It's
that movie
real.
in.
It's
It's real.
real.
I have her in.
That Madigan hype is real.
Yeah.
Like I think it's. I think both Critics' Choice and I think Phase One, Critics' Choice Globes are gonna go for it. I also think she's gonna be the Critics Group leader.
Yeah, and I think she has a real shot to win Best Supporting Actress.
I don't think that. I think no matter what, it's not gonna win. But I think the nomination is if she's the critics group leader and she gets nominations at both phase 1 and phase 2 of the campaign, honestly, I think she's gonna win Critics' Choice. She'll win Critics' Choice,
Yeah,
and she'll lose the Globe to someone, probably someone international, maybe like maybe Tiana Taylor or something, or Igna, you know.
yeah.
But I think she'll be the critics group leader for sure. I think most critics groups will go for her. I think one of the top four, one of the major four will go for her. Probably MBR for sure. MBR's going to give it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Director. We're back.
All right. Should I
Uh,
just run through my
say
five?
say say your whole five. Yeah.
All right. So, director's tough. It is a very stacked lineup, and I went a little crazy here. Went a little crazy, Kyle.
Yes.
Um, I have Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle
Mm-hmm.
After Another. I have Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme. I have Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. I have Jafar Panahi for It Was Just an Accident. And I have Park Chan Wook for No Other Choice. I do Googler, and I do not have Joachim Trier, and I hate that I don't, but I don't know. I'm trying something here and hoping I am, maybe catching on to something before it happens.
I played it much safer than you, and you kind of called me out on it. But yes, one battle. I have PTA. I have Chloe Zhao. I have Joachim. And I have Panahi, and then I have Kugler. Kugler, considering that we're having this discussion of these top three, if you're not top three as a blockbuster, the DGA, I mean not DGA, the director's branch will definitely have you in snubbing range. You know,
Yeah.
that's tight to be in. So Kugler's on the cusp now for director.
And do you feel that Safdie is going to get it?
No,
No, okay. I don't know. I'm
but
just feeling Marty.
I think he's one competitive for screenplay.
Yeah,
That's what matters. You know.
I could see him getting snubbed, but I don't know. I I'm rooting for Park. I'm rooting for Joachim. I mean, Joachim's one of my favorite filmmakers, but I just feel they're gonna give him a lot of love in screenplay.
I
Um,
agree with that. My actress five is Jessie Buckley for Hamnet.
yes.
Amanda Seyfried for Testament of Anne Lee. I have her two. Tristan.
Whoa,
I
whoa.
know. I'm believing it. Searchlight putting it at Christmas. They're getting her in. They're getting her in. I actually think. Okay, comedy musical actress at the Globe. It's Cynthia versus Amanda. Amanda's taking it. Amanda's gonna take it. Even at the Globes, she's gonna take it. She's
I
gonna take it.
I like that movie a lot. But I had
She's
issues
taking
with the
it.
performances. I don't.
She's gonna take it though. She's gonna take it. The Globes will go for it. The Globes will go for it. Our friend Pedro Lima will go for it.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, he's like kind of a stick. I think he's gonna be like, I'm under NDA. I can't say it. Cynthia Erivo, Wicked for Good, number three. And then I'm on the train, dude. Rose Byrne. I've seen it if I had legs. I saw it at NIF. Um, I was soft on it the most, but Rose Byrne is gonna get in. I think so. And we're not at number five.
I have okay. I have very similar. I have Buckley at one for sure. Cynthia at two. Renata Reinsva at three. Roseburn at four. That last spot's really tough. There are a lot of, and I think we should go through and talk about some of the contenders here because Best Actress is much tougher than I think we initially gave it credit for. Um, right now, I'm choosing to believe, and I've got Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue. Now, if this happens, that would mean that Searchlight is completely striking out um, in the above the line categories.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not screenplay, but that is crazy. I don't know if I want to believe that, but yeah, I do have Hudson in right now for Song Sung Blue. I just hear so much hype about her.
Can I be frank with you? Hudson is my six.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to sleeve. I'm trying to figure out the precursor packet because, let's say, and this is for noms, not for wins.
Globe.
Globe is probably saying this because it's going to be split into two. Critics' Choice, I just don't see it. I
No,
don't
she
see it.
won't get Critics' Choice.
Critics' Choice could always expand, but
Uh,
then there's SAG. I think she
yeah,
has a pull. She has a pull to do it. What?
yeah.
Were you gonna say something? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say SAG. I feel Golden Globe, and I have a
I
weird
think BAFTA
thing.
long list, but I don't think she gets the BAFTA nom.
I have a weird inkling that MBR is gonna give her Best Actress.
Hmm.
They just do weird stuff like that. It's
I
just
feel like did
I
I
don't
give it
know.
to Rico last year?
I don't. I know they gave Top Gun Maverick Best Picture. They gave Elle Fanning Supporting Actress last year. Just feels like something they're gonna do, and that's gonna kick off her campaign. And that's a
They
much
gave
older
it.
voting body.
They gave it to Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl.
Yeah,
Well, it's important to remember that MBR is not actually mostly critics. It's mostly film professors.
yeah,
Um,
film professors, and they give like,
Nicole Kidman for
yeah.
Baby.
What the heck? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, I can see MBR doing that. I
Yeah,
mean, MBR's taste is just like they're so generic. It's like Carrie Mulligan, Rachel Zegler, Michelle Yeoh, Lily Gladstone, Nicole Kidman.
Kate Hudson.
Uh, Kate Hudson would fit in with those names.
Yeah, really. More than Jesse Buckley, to be honest. Kate Hudson's
Way
just
more than
she's
Jesse
got
Buckley.
that Hollywood, yeah.
But like it's obviously very populist what they lead.
Yeah. And
You know.
Hamnet might do very well in theaters. That book is very popular.
Honestly, the one that sticks out here is Rachel Zegler, like of the 2020 wins,
Yeah.
only because she's like kind of an ingenue compared to Mulligan, Michelle Yeoh, Nicole Kidman, and even Lily Gladstone. They're all kind
But
of like a little bit of veterans.
but that is a movie star performance. An
Hmm.
old-fashioned type movie star performance.
Yeah.
Um
I want to talk about Julia Roberts for a minute because I think Julia Roberts could get the same path as Kate Hudson. I think she could get Globe Drama nomination and then SAG, Lone SAG.
so I haven't seen After the Hunt yet. It's not playing here yet. It opens late in Toronto for some reason, like on the 24th. But like I talked to a lot of people, even people who are big Luca fans, and just not having it with that movie. Have you seen it yet?
I have not. I'm gonna see it. I could see it tomorrow. It's playing in theaters here tomorrow in Florida, but I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna see it Saturday.
Yeah, I'm just not sure with that one. I'm excited
Yeah.
to see it. I like Luca, I like Julia Roberts. But I'm not sure. And then there's a lot of others that we need to talk about.
Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, this is an interesting one because Black Bear, this is their first year ever as a distributor. They've been a sales agent for a very, very long time and a
Mm-hmm.
production company, and they are run by someone who's very wealthy. So they have a lot of money. Um, Actually, my company has worked with Black Bear, and apparently they're a pain in the butt. I should
Oh
take
boy.
that out. But um, yeah, the guy who uh, runs Black Bear has a lot of experience in this industry, and they want to make a statement here, right? With Sydney
Sweeney.
and
Yeah.
with
I
Christy,
mean,
she could get
it's a
in.
sports biopic for sure.
Yeah,
It could happen.
it could happen, and I do hear like it might not just be a lone Sweeney campaign because Ben Foster has been around for a very long time, and people are saying that he was great in the film, that he was kind of unrecognizable, and there seems to be a bit of a campaign starting for that as well. So, and I will say now that I'm a member of the HCA, I'm getting a lot of invites to stuff, and Christy, I keep getting emails for. So they're
Mm.
really getting it out there. So I wouldn't count her out, and I do think she's going to get into the Globes, maybe SAG. She's got a path there. There's also Emma Stone we haven't even talked about for Begonia. What
Mm.
do you think about that?
I just don't see it this year. I just think it's just not gonna happen for her.
I think the more people see that movie, the more people are going to take issue with it. Um, and if there's any sort of backlash against the violence in um, one battle after another, Begonia is going to dwarf it. I feel like there are going to be people who take issue with Begonia's like graphic violence and feel that it like what it's trying to say is messy. And I think there's going to be people on both political sides that don't like that movie. Um, I haven't seen the movie. I'm just trying to read the room here. Um,
Let's talk
yeah,
about. I think you know what I'm gonna say, but let's talk about Jennifer Lawrence and Die My Love.
this is so fascinating to me because Mubi um, put a lot of money into this movie, and you would think that they want to get it out there and make it their big horse. And Jennifer Lawrence got more than enough passion out of Cam for that
Mm-hmm.
performance, but
Mm-hmm.
it just they were recutting the movie. It missed all festivals. It doesn't. I thought maybe they could relaunch it at AFI. Doesn't sound like they're even doing that. They're going straight to theaters um, and trying to bank on Lawrence's name alone. But this is
November
a
7th.
weird Lynn Ramsey movie. It's probably going to go into limited release. I feel like there's a possibility this just gets completely buried.
Yeah, that's where my head's at with it. And I guess finally we should end it off with Jason Finity, who
Yeah.
just made a switch to lead actress.
Okay. I have so many
Is it?
people I've talked to who yell at me for having her down at like number 9 or 10. I just don't see it after seeing that film. It feels like a really good start. Like that performance. It's like very promising, but it feels like a Dominic Sessa or a Gabriel LaBelle. There is a little bit of a like this is not a Mikey Madison or a Timothy Chalamet and Call Me by Your Name where it's just this huge movie star performance where I'm like, okay, this person's got it. To me, it felt like Chase is a very promising actress, but she still has kind of that kid feel to her, and
Mm.
feels like she's still kind of finding her ground as an actress. Like it felt more along the lines of a Sessa or a Gabriel
I'm
LaBelle.
gonna say I'm more bullish on it than you. I feel like there's definitely a possibility that she could come along, especially if we're feeling that she's winning picture. You know.
Maybe. I don't know. To me, it's not even a lead performance. It's definitely supporting. She has some great
I mean,
moments, and I,
it's told from her point of view for like half the story.
true. And I think she's very good. I don't want to be mean or anything. Like, if she was campaigning for supporting, I'd have her at number 5 or 6, but I don't see it for lead. I really don't.
Okay, let's move on to lead actor. So
Wait,
give me your
hold on.
five.
I have one more. It's
Oh please,
not for the Oscars,
James
but
Webb, Eleanor the Great.
no, but same company. Jodie Foster for A Private Life is getting a Golden Globe nomination, I think.
Oh, well, do you remember when they gave Jodie Foster the Golden Globe for
Like the win. Yeah.
no Mer training
Yeah.
candidate?
She won it for no reason.
Is that was like during the weird transition period of the Globes too, right?
It was, but the Globes historically love Jodie Foster. Like she's like the Katharine Hepburn of the Golden Globes. So I think or the Meryl Streep. I think it's very possible she gets in for A
And
Private
she's
Life.
speaking all French in this, so you know
Yeah,
I
and it's
could see
Sony
it.
Picture Classics, and I don't think they're gonna go for June Squibb, considering I think Eleanor the Great's gonna be a bit on the back burner.
Yeah. Give me your five for actor, Tristan.
Oh, also shout out Tessa Thompson. Maybe could pick up something along the way, but probably not. Um, okay. Here are my 5 for actor here. Okay, so I got Timothy Chalamet winning for Marty Supreme. I think it really does feel like his time. I've got Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. Jeremy Allen White for Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. This is where I think Sony Pictures Classics is really gonna sneak in and get someone in there. And then it's tough for that number 5, but I still have George Clooney hanging on by a thread for Jay Kelly.
Mm. Interesting.
What do you got? I feel like you have a very different 5.
Yeah. Timmy won. Timmy won. He's winning. He's taking it. It's over. The race is done, baby. The race is done.
Yeah, which
Timmy's
is very
winning.
cool. I'm happy for him.
I have Leonardo number two. Number three, I have Jeremy. I feel like those are the three.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I haven't seen Blue Moon. I wish I wish I have, but
I
I
have.
haven't.
He is incredible in that movie. It's one of his best performances, and that's saying a
Yeah.
lot.
Uh huh. My number four is Wagner Mora for the Secret Agent.
Okay, having we've both seen the movie. Did
Yeah.
you walk away from that thinking that's an Academy Award worthy performance?
I walked away thinking, who else will Young campaign and lead actor?
Yeah, I know, but they have so much to campaign overall that it doesn't even matter. Because, like, to me, I don't see that he's a big name, but he doesn't even have the following that Fernando Torres did in Brazil. And it doesn't seem like Brazil is as passionate about this movie as they were I'm Still Here and Fernando Torres. Um, I don't know.
What if he
I
wins? What if he wins drama actor?
and he could. That's the thing. If he wins drama actor, I slot him in. And
Yeah.
I felt that last year I was not on the Fernando Torres train, but I also missed the movie at TIFF and I hadn't seen it until after the nominations came out. And then I watched the movie and it was to me a masterpiece. I did not feel that way with The Secret Agent, and I did not feel that way with Wagner Moura's performance. I thought he was really good, but it just to me that's not a worthy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My number five is I still have the Rockin'. I still have the Rockin'.
Yeah, he's close for me. I think it's possible. He's
Yeah, I
really
think a
good.
lot of people have dropped him, so
Yeah, he's really good. I gotta say.
he's okay. But I don't know. I just feel, dude, Critics' Choice, Globe, and SAG is enough. I think BAFTA won't even longlist him, but I think it's
No,
enough.
I don't know if Critics' Choice is gonna go for it because they didn't like that
Yes.
movie.
Okay, maybe not Critics' Choice. Even then,
Yeah,
Globe and SAG would
Globes
still be
will.
enough.
Yeah. Um. Okay, let's talk about one person I want to ask you about because I hear a lot of good things, and if this is indeed a contender for picture, we got to slot him in. Is Will
Mm.
Arnett worthy for an Academy Award nomination?
He's really good in the movie. I think it's his best live action performance.
Yeah.
Um, Obviously BoJack is his best performance, but no, I think it's a good performance. I don't think I just don't see it happening for it. It's just too niche.
Maybe some indie spirits, Gotham's.
Maybe. I don't know. The Indie Spirit budget cap is 22 million, right?
I think it's somewhere between 20 and 30.
This is gonna be close. This is like probably high teens, I imagine, for the budget.
Yeah. It I will say Eden just went to a screening. Like she's at a screening right now. Uh and got it through Indie Spirits. So it seems like it is eligible.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Could be an Indie Spirit thing. Definitely not the broader Academy though.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you want to do it as like the perspective of like the dad connecting with art, they'd go with George Clooney and Jay Kelly, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling too. I feel like it does seem like Arnett's like in the in the running, but I don't know. How about Michael B. Jordan? Do you see any
No,
Sinners? No.
fake
Yeah,
news.
yeah, I
I do
agree.
think there's gonna be a Sinners. Sinners has to get an acting nomination somewhere, but I have it with someone in supporting actor.
Um, we talked about it earlier. There is a possibility, especially if No Other Choice really surges later in the year, that Lee Byung Hun could get a nomination, especially because um, Squid Game season 3, he may be on the circuit for that for the Golden Globes for TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if and he's like a huge star in South Korea, but he also is well known over here. He was in GI Joe and Terminator, I think. So he's one of the Terminator movies. So
I'm not
he's
gonna
got
lie.
some Hollywood
I
crossover.
watched the Squid Game season 2, right? and like
Yeah.
him as like the big honcho, like the main villain of Squid Game. I didn't really fuck with that performance.
Yeah. I mean,
I wasn't really feeling it.
I haven't seen it, so yeah.
Yeah, but he's kind of playing like two type of like anti-hero stuff, but I don't know.
I have four more for you that I'll run through real quick.
Joel Edgerton.
Joel Edgerton, do you think if Train Dream surges, this is possible? He's
Yeah,
very good.
he's
Very
good
good
in
in
it.
it.
Very good in it.
And indie spirits are gonna go crazy for that performance in that movie. That's a critics thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um there's I haven't seen this movie yet. I don't know if I even want to see it in theaters because it does not sound like my speed. Daniel Day Lewis in Anemone.
No.
Yeah. Is it bad?
I gave it 3 stars. I kind of liked it.
Okay.
It's just not a. It's just nowhere close to Oscars
Yeah.
at all.
How about um Brendan Fraser? We already said no. And Jesse Plemons for Begonia.
I think it's possible. I
Yeah,
really do.
because he's someone that critics are. He's going to be a frequent critic play. Like people are
But
saying that's one of
also,
the
like,
best.
I still think back to the Power of the Dog year where he only got BAFTA, and he was a surprise supporting actor nomination that year.
Yeah,
Do you remember that for
I
Power of the
do.
Dog?
Yeah,
Mm. Like he came along with Cody in supporting actor, so I think the Academy does like Plemons enough.
yeah. It's very possible he gets in.
The thing is
I
that I don't think Bedonia is in picture, so I would not predict it. But
Yeah, yeah. That's how I'm feeling. Um. All right. Should I run through supporting actress?
or well, you did
Supporting
actor,
actor.
right?
Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, you run through
My
support.
supporting actress lineup. Oh baby, we're good. We're both good. Ariana, number one. She's
Yeah.
taking it. She's taking it. She's our queen. I'm gonna say it. I'm feeling Tiana Taylor. I think what if she is our Anne Hathaway? Even though she's only in the first 25 minutes, what if she just wins because she's just that good?
It's just not that outwardly of as emotional of a performance. And Anne Hathaway had an entire giant career beforehand, and Tiana Taylor. I mean, she's been around for a while, but not as an actress. She was a model, she was a singer, and she really just has this in 1001, which 1001's amazing. See, she doesn't have like the career narrative.
Number two, I have Elle Fanning. Number three, I have Igna.
Okay,
Wait, no, sorry. Number three and four are Elle Fanning and Igna. And number
okay.
five, I am putting in Odessa,
Oh,
aside from
okay.
Mari Supreme.
I have Ariana Grande at number one. I have Amy Madigan at number two.
Oh,
Um,
that's high. That's really high.
we got Tiana Taylor at number three, Elle Fanning at number four, and that fifth slot I'm between Inga and Odessa, but for now I'm just gonna leave it with Inga.
Okay.
Um, do you have? I have two that I want to bring up. Do you have any that you feel strongly about that we haven't talked
Uh,
about?
yes, I guess I want to bring up Jennifer Lopez still in Kiss of a Spider Woman.
That's one of the ones I was thinking. I do think there is a possibility there, and I do see that now that that is starting to trickle into theaters, people are really liking it. Even like the critic types, I see people saying that was
It
really
was a
good.
massive flop this week. It didn't even make $1 million at the box office in over 1,000 theaters.
Oh, I thought it was super limited because it's not playing here
No,
yet.
no, massive flop.
Oh, never mind.
It's in wide release.
Okay, not here yet. It was in limited here. It only played two theaters, and then it's going to wide next week.
Mm.
Um, Emily Blunt is another one. I
No,
don't like her performance. I think
fake
it's
news. Fake
awful.
news. It's
Yeah.
fake news. It's fake news.
Okay. Yeah, I
Gwyneth
think there are
Paltrow.
enough people who hate that performance and that character. Um, and then Regina Hall. That's fake news.
That's fake news. She's barely
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, like 5 minutes or something. Um, okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
How much is she even
I've
in that
heard
movie?
she's only in it for like 20 minutes. Now Odessa's like the main supporting actress play.
Yeah, I would probably say Odessa would
But
have a
I
better
think
chance.
Gwyneth is like she's a bigger star, and
Much,
I
yeah,
want
and previous winner.
yes for Shakespeare. Shakespeare in Love is also her only nomination actually, but
Yeah, which is crazy because she was the it girl for a while. She was in everything. I mean, I just watched Hard Eight the other day. She's in that. And I like her as an actress. I think she's more
it's crazy that she
talented.
never got nominated in supporting for Talented Miss Ripley.
Yeah, or Royal Tenenbaums even. I know Royal Tenenbaums. She got nominated somewhere.
Yeah, but
Um,
like you'd think they would give her like an Afterglow nomination the year after her win
yeah.
for Shakespeare in Love.
All right.
Yeah,
Supporting actor. Um,
this is me
this
or
is me.
you,
I think. Yeah.
you.
So I have Sean Penn, One Battle After Another, number one. Number two, Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value. Number three, Hamnet. Number four, Adam Sandler, Jay Kelly. And number five, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Jonathan Bailey, Wicked for Good.
Oh, you.
I
Oh
because I
no.
right now I had Jacob Elordi, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't have Frankenstein in
In your
picture.
picture.
So let's have some fun. Let's get some people upset. Let's put Jonathan Bailey in there. Jurassic Park boy, Jonathan Bailey, Wicked for Good, number five.
Yeah. I have Stellan, Sean,
Yeah,
Paul, Benicio, and Delroy
really. Delroy. Oh,
for Sinners.
goodbye, Jonathan Bailey. Delroy, welcome to my top five. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Um, okay, Benicio. Let me ask you about that. Why?
Benicio versus Adam Sandler. That's our
Yes.
difference.
I don't.
Um,
Yeah.
I feel like there's just as many people who like Sean Penn as they do Benicio. It's as simple as that. I think he's
No,
made a
there's
correct
not.
choice.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you think
No.
so? Do you think
I
so?
think so. I think so.
Okay, because for me,
Benicio is so much better in the movie too. I think so.
okay, I really like Benicio. I think he's an amazing actor, and I thought he was, yeah, one of the highlights for sure, one of the best performances. Sean Penn to me was like Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards. I thought he was just absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
I
he's win competitive for it, but I don't think that limits an extra nom in supporting actor.
oh yeah,
Supporting
yeah,
actor often doubles up on nominations too.
that's true. Yeah, I'm just. I mean, I have. Are we gonna get double supporting actor? I mean, we've seen it recently. We could have double supporting actor, supporting actress. Yeah, Benicio has a chance, and he's having a great year. He's
Phoenician
he's making
scheme.
the rounds. Yeah,
The
he's making the
bad
rounds.
guys too. I'm just joking. I don't think he's in that.
I hear a lot of like people talking about how much they like Benicio. So,
Yeah.
like in general, he has a lot of goodwill. Uh,
Let
yeah.
me ask you about a few.
Okay.
Jeremy Strong and Springsteen.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, especially if that movie ends up being a picture player. But I just
Mm,
if it's a huge bomb, I don't know if there's going to be this huge draw to nominate him. Because I hear he's really good, but it's more of a subtle performance, and he's just playing a nice supportive manager. It's not necessarily the toughest role in the world. Um, he doesn't have to sing or anything like Edward Norton did.
yeah. Stephen Graham and Springsteen.
No, I don't think so. But he is having a great year, so
With
maybe.
adolescents, yeah.
Yeah, I feel he's the Elle Fanning of this year in that movie.
Akira Moto in Rental Family.
No, I would actually love that. I thought he was amazing, but probably not.
Jacob Elordi and Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's so possible. It really, really could happen. I just that performance is almost like a motion capture. It's not, but it kind of feels like something that like an Andy Serkis would do. It's very like physical and like moving around. It's not necessarily the kind of performance that the Academy typically goes for, but Jacob Elordi is one of the big stars right now of his generation. He's getting super popular, and this could be a great introduction to the Oscars for him because he's someone who I
I'm gonna be honest.
definitely
You know what's gonna hurt him?
what.
Well, actually, no. Oscar nominations are January 17th, but Wuthering Heights comes out in February, and I'm like, that'll be a nice little stink on
Yeah, I think that movie looks horrible. Looks so bad,
it.
man. It's just such a damnation of that material. I just
I have no idea why Warner Bros. Doesn't just drop it like December and release it this year for for an Oscar
get some
campaign.
Oscar nominations. Yeah.
So true. The Charlie XCX original song.
Yes. Um,
Andrew Garfield and After the Hunt.
I heard he's really good, but the movie just seems to be falling off too much.
And finally, Miles Caton in Sinners.
He's so good in that movie, but he's just very new. I mean, he's like what 18.
Yeah. Reminder,
And
he's also going to get a nomination for song for
exactly, yeah.
co-writing with my.
And I don't typically have that much of a problem with the um category fraud, but that is such a lead performance. I do not see that as supporting whatsoever.
Mm,
Um,
true.
to me, he's just as much lead as, if not more, than Michael B. Jordan.
Hmm.
Um, I have one more I want to ask you about.
Please.
Do I actually? Who is it? Oh, yes, Billy Crudup for Jay Kelly.
Not Billy Crudup for One Battle.
He's in there.
What do you mean?
Billy Crudup's not in one battle after another.
Hold on.
No, this is another Renata Reinspa and Vicky Krieps situation. He's
Who?
not.
Who? He's
He's
not the white
not.
supremacist guy.
No, wait, is he? Billy Crudup? I don't think so. Definitely not.
I'm thinking of Tony Goldwyn.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
what Billy Crudup in
Jay Kelly.
in Patrick Wilson and Jay Kelly.
I don't know. I've heard like people coming away from Jay
No,
Kelly
I
being like,
actually
he's so good.
Jay Kelly's not even gonna beat anything. I don't even believe in Jay Kelly.
I think
I
it's
don't even
gonna.
believe in it.
Dude, I'm probably gonna love that movie and fight so hard for it to get Addy nominations.
Okay, well, you have your power ups, your must noms,
My
and
must
overrides.
noms.
I don't know. I do think I'm probably gonna love the movie. I'm a big
Yeah,
Baumbach fan.
same.
Um,
Yeah, I'm a
even
stan.
his even like the middling ones like Greenberg and Mistress America and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Not Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. He didn't direct Sidney Poitier in '67.
Yeah,
His directorial
when he was a
debut.
baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
infant Bombach. Oh my gosh.
Dude, you know what's so crazy? I was like looking at the 1967 lineup. Sidney Poitier being in 2 Best Picture nominations in the '60s.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
Black Man
awesome.
on Top.
Yes,
In the Heat of the Night and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner in the same year? That's crazy.
that's amazing. That's
Good for
that's like
him.
he would win MVP at the Addies in 1967. No contest.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Um, let's do original screenplay.
Okay. Um,
This is
you want to
me?
go? Yeah, this is you.
Yes. Right now I have Marty winning. I think it's Marty. And then I have Ryan Coogler for Sinners. I have Joachim Trier and Esco Volk for Sentimental Value. I have Jafar Panahi for It Was Just an Accident. And then I have Noah Oppenheim for A House of Dynamite.
Okay, cool. We have the exact same top four, in different order. I have Ryan Coogler right now winning for Sinners. Um, Josh Safdie and Ronald Bronstein at number two for Marty Supreme. Eskel Vogt and Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value. Jafar Panahi for It Was Just an Accident, and Noah Baumbach and Emily Mortimer for J. Kelly.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I think House of Dynamite is gonna get in over Jake Kelly. I really
It
believe
might.
House of Dynamite is Netflix's number one.
It might. I just I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Netflix. It's confusing. And right now I haven't seen House of Dynamite. I haven't seen Jay Kelly. I'll probably end up just predicting the one I like more, to be honest. And I didn't
Yeah.
like Frankenstein all that much. It was good, but I just being a huge Del Toro fan, it was a huge disappointment for me. So I don't want to predict it, and I also don't. I don't really see it. So it's for me, it's probably House of Dynamite or Jay Kelly, one of the two.
Okay. Well, that's
Um,
you.
Weapons. What do you think?
Honestly, I don't think it's crazy. I think that could happen.
Yeah, that's the only one here. I mean, Testament of Van Lee if it gets in. Um, I guess there's Is This Thing On, Blue Moon.
No, there's like four co-writers for that movie. There's no shot.
Yeah, yeah. Secret Agent, Father, Mother, Sister, Brother. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Sorry, Baby, Rental Family. That's yeah. None of those.
Honestly, I think this is where I'm gonna say something really crazy. You can slap me if I'm too
I
out
won't
of
stop you.
context.
I want yeah. Be crazy.
Lone screenplay for James Elbrook for Ellen McKay.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. I forgot that's even coming out.
Yeah.
You know what? What No, okay, no. Sorry. I was yeah, because part of me thinks like Jamie Lee Curtis might get a nomination for that
For supporting actress?
for supporting actress. Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
might happen. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I love James L. Brooks. Bring it on. All right, adapted, adapted screenplay. Um, I have Paul Thomas Anderson winning that screenplay Oscar for One Battle After Another. At number two, I have Chloe Zhao and Maggie O'Farrell for Hamnet. At number three, I have Park Chan Wook. And wow, there's four writers for this. Okay.
Mm.
For No Other Choice. Um, at number four, I have Greg Quidar and Clint Bentley for Train Dreams. And at number five, I have Ryan Johnson for Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery.
Yeah, number one I have One Battle. Number two I have Hamnet. Number three I have Ryan Johnson for Wake Up Dead Man. Number four I have Del Toro. Let's go to go. Number five I have Scott Cooper for Springsteen.
Nice. Um,
Let me question you on some.
okay.
Uh Nia DaCosta for Hedda. She's doing a lot with the play. She made her black. She made her queer.
No. I for whatever reason, okay, if Amazon was smart here, they would totally pivot. They would get like drop after the hunt, they would pivot to Hedda, try and get an actress screenplay combo because at least that movie is getting pretty good reviews. Solid, right? Solid reviews. Nia
Yeah.
DaCosta is in the limelight a lot right now because people are excited for that new
28 years later.
yeah. So get her on the campaign trail, get that movie something. But they're not doing that for whatever reason. So yeah,
Will Tracy Begonia?
could happen. That's my number six right now. But I don't know. Should I not predict it anywhere? That's weird. But right now I don't have it. I need to see it first.
Betty
Yeah.
Safdie, a smashing machine?
Um. No. I think most people agree that that movie is terribly written. It's not a terrible movie, but it's just badly written.
Craig Brewer, Song Sung Blue?
Maybe. You know, Craig Brewer, I was looking at his filmography and he's actually got some hits in there. He has Dolomite Was My Name. He has that what was that movie? The one that won song for Hustle and Flow. So, he's kind of been around in the Oscars before.
Yeah. Uh, Die My Love, Lynn Ramsey.
No.
Uh, we talked about this early in the year, and I've always thought it was gonna be lone screenplay. Life of Chuck, Mike Flanagan,
No, no.
dead.
I think it's dead.
It's deaded. Okay, Tristan, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired, so
Yeah.
let's just make these last four casting international documentary animated, and we'll come back tomorrow if you're still down. We'll just do the below the line then.
I probably am free tomorrow. So yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm feeling the same way. I'm getting tired. All
Okay.
right. Okay. And it'll give me some time to try and edit and put this out. Um, you want to start? Which ones do you want to do? You can choose. Would you like to do casting?
I think I want to do casting and documentary.
Okay,
So you want to do international and animated?
sure.
Okay, so let's start off with international then. For you.
Uh, um, all right. So international. This is interesting. Let me know what you think here. All right. Right now, I have number one. It was just an accident. Number two, sentimental value. Number three, no other choice. Number four, the voice of Hind Rajab. And number five, left-handed girl.
Interesting. Okay. I have sentimental value number one. It was just accident number two. Number three, no other choice. Number four, the secret agent. Number five, the voice of Henry Job.
Neither of us have the president's cake.
That would be
Iraq,
my number
that would be,
six.
yeah,
I don't know if
I
you
haven't
remember
seen
my
it.
thoughts on TIFF. I was not fond of that movie.
Yeah.
I kind of found it to be a little dumb, but
You are not a fan of Secret Agent or Hind Rajab either, correct?
no. Mm-mm. And I was kind of like softer on most on Sound of Falling,
Yeah. I didn't like Secret
but
Agent.
I'm a big fan of Morocco's international feature submission being Surat. That's my
Yeah.
favorite movie of the year. So, uh,
It's just that that movie seems like it's got a huge cult following, like huge,
mhm.
and a lot of people agree with you that it is the best movie of the year. But there are a lot of people who really dislike that movie too. I'm somewhere in the middle. I like it. I don't love it. So who knows? There is a movie that I have an eye on too here. The Mysterious Gaze of the Flamingo has a
I
great
saw
name.
that.
What do you
Good
think?
movie. I think it's a good movie. I saw it at
Yeah,
TIFF. Remind me which country submitted. Is it?
Chile, and Chile
Chile.
has won before with
Mm.
uh, the Sebastian Lelio film, A Fantastic Woman in 2017.
Yeah, the movie's good. I don't see it.
There's also a movie I don't recall hearing too much about. It's called Belen. This is, I believe, Argentina's um, submission. But the interesting thing here is Amazon picked this up, and Amazon launched their FYC page, and they have this on there. And they don't have a lot of movies, so who knows? It could get a short list. They could. They're hosting screenings for it in LA right now. Um, and then there's a poet, which got
Colombia,
selected,
and
Colombia.
that's in my top 10 of the year as well.
Yeah. There's also,
Sound of Falling from Germany.
yeah. There's the all love that remains from
All
Iceland.
of that. Oh yes, yes.
There's a film called Late Shift with Leone Benesch from September 5 and um, The Teacher's Lounge, and that's from Switzerland. That got great reviews out of Berlin. There's
Yeah.
All That Left of You is back in the conversation. It was submitted by Jordan.
Oh
Um,
really? Yeah,
yeah,
and that's Palestinian as well. That could be. I've heard it's very good. It played at Sundance, and it's had a good festival circuit run, hasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. It really has. Well, it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't at TIFF, but it I think it showed up at London. Was it?
Yeah. There is Magellan, which, they're talking about
Yeah.
sex. I don't know if you saw it on the timeline this weekend. about Lab Diaz. He came out with Gael Garcia's casting while having sex with Albert Sierra.
Oh, crazy.
Wait, you never saw that video on the timeline?
No.
Crazy ass video. He was at NIF and he was just talking about having sex.
Crazy.
Yeah.
There's also
Anyway,
Homebound, which is the last one. I saw it. I
India.
have pretty negative feelings on that movie and what it
I give
ended
it
up
three
becoming.
stars.
I
Yeah.
loved it up
The
until a
COVID stuff
certain
was like a
point.
little annoying. Yeah. It was,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing, movie? I was,
Yeah.
yeah,
Actually, I want to bring up one more, which is 2,000 meters to Andrivica, which we're going to talk about in Doc. But,
yeah. And Mr. Nobody against
Ukraine,
Putin is,
who
yeah.
submitted Mr. Nobody in international?
Denmark.
Denmark, and Ukraine submitted 2,000 meters. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Well, let's do Doc next since we just talked about two of them. And I have number one, The Perfect Neighbor, number two, 2,000 meters, number three, Cover Up, number four, Seeds, and number five, I have Mr. Nobody Against Putin.
I have, okay, this is tough. Doc's like the hardest category, I would say. I have number one, The Perfect Neighbor. Number two, Put Your Soul on Your Hand and Walk. Number
Yeah.
three, Mr. Nobody Against Putin. Number four, Seeds. Now, for whatever reason, like I guess I saw a stat, and I don't like to buy into stats that um, sequels to documentaries don't do too well. So I don't know if I want to bet on 2,000 meters. So I
Wait,
put in
is this an actual sequel to 20 Days in Mariupol?
no, but it's like a companion piece. Like they've been staging it as that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm reaching there. Um, I feel like cover up's probably not going to happen,
For it to be a
right?
sequel, I would feel like it needs to like have to follow the same character, the same people in
True.
20 Days in Mariupol. And if you remember 20 Days in Mariupol, a few of them die, so I think it'd be a little hard to make a sequel. A documentary sequel of the Ukraine war.
Should I do it or should I do cover up? I don't know. Or
I
cutting
think
through
cover up.
rocks.
I mean, I wouldn't bet against Laura Poitras, considering she went to
Yeah,
Citizen Four.
I'm
She, I would
I'm gonna do
imagine.
my Ukraine representation is gonna be Mr. Nobody against Putin. I'm gonna put cover up at my number five. Are there any others that you want to talk about? I have a
I
couple.
have a lot I want to mention. A
Okay.
lot. Apocalypse in the Tropics.
Okay, cool thing
This
about this
Netflix.
one.
Yeah.
Petra Costa, right? Petra Costa. So the
Uh huh.
company I work for distributed her first film and like kind of
Oh,
gave her her start. And then
very
she
cool.
she ended up yeah, really cool. I didn't know about that, but yeah. We had a big play in her career, which is very cool.
Very cool.
Um
The Alabama Solution on HBO.
yeah, HBO's good with documentary. There's Cutting Through Rocks.
No.
Have you seen it or know anything about it?
No, I don't know, but no.
I don't know. It's just people seem to be predicting it, and it did well at Sundance. So
Mm-hmm. Eyes of Ghana. Ben Proudfoot. Our goat.
yeah, it could. I just our goat. Um, I heard he's just like he hasn't totally successfully made the transition to feature documentary filmmaking yet.
Mm.
Got
Below the
mixed reviews.
Clouds.
Possible, but it that feels like
Very high letterbox average rating.
yeah, but it is very like cinema verite, and like I hear that it's kind of like very specific to Italian culture. I don't quite know if like that's gonna have widespread um like if you're not really tapped into Italian life. Um
Come See Me in
Orwell?
the Good Light. Oh, Orwell.
Oh, yeah.
Neon. This is Neon, so
Could.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could
And
see it happening.
it's Rao
Raoul
Peck,
Peck.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gotten a documentary feature nomination. But he is an incredible documentarian, and he has a lot of clout in a lot of big doc circles. I
Yeah.
think this is one that IDA will probably glaze.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, what was the one you said?
Oh, I said "Come See Me in a Good Light."
Yeah, and that could get a song nomination. But I just have a feeling that feels like the populist one, or that, or Deaf President Now, that where like all the regional critics go for
Well,
those. And
I don't think Death President House is eligible since it got the Emmy nomination.
oh, you're right. Um,
The Road Between Us, the TIFF documentary that pro Israel.
no, I don't think so. I think just like as a documentary, it ended up getting pretty bad reviews too, like
Mm-hmm.
outside of the controversy itself.
I
Um,
guess the last one for me is Landmarks, the Lewis and Martel documentary.
and she's very acclaimed as a narrative filmmaker.
Filmmaker, yeah.
Um, Predators is one that I don't think is going to make it, but it could get shortlisted.
Chris Hansen, he produced it too, so he got a nomination.
Yeah. Um, yeah, John Candy, I Like Me, probably a regional critics thing. Same with It's Never Over, Just Buckley. The Encampments, I heard pretty good things about the
Yeah.
college. Um,
Architecton is on A24's FYC page. I remember it playing for like a week in Florida, so
yeah,
they gave it a pretty semi-wide release if they were distributing a documentary down in Florida. I never saw it, but
me neither.
I thought it was
Uh,
kind of neat.
and I guess the only other one I have, maybe The Last Republican, but I doubt it.
I saw that last year at TIFF in
Yeah,
2024.
was it good?
It was good. Yes,
Yeah,
and I met Adam Kissinger in real life, which was really
nice.
cool because he serves on January 6th committee with my. I don't want to dox myself with my former Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy, so that was
Yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah. Now they know what district I used to live in Florida. Shit.
I can cut that out. All right, we have two more to go. So, am I doing animated and you're doing casting, or opposite?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so animated. Um, I don't know what's happening in this category. This is the weakest I've maybe ever seen.
Would you rather do
Um,
casting and I do animated?
no, it's okay. I have a top five. Okay. I will say, DreamWorks are really campaigning. They sent me um the Bad Guys 2 and like a bunch of stuff for it. And they sent me Dogman. And I started Dogman. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So
Wait, no.
yeah, I'm
I
sorry. I
don't.
hated it.
Do you remember me telling you how much I love Dogman?
I do. I'm
It's
sorry.
very high. It's very high on my
Oh
list. It's my anime feature
man,
winner.
I just
It's winning. You got to finish the movie. It's winning the Addy. It's winning the Addy. I'm
should I?
sorry.
Okay.
It's winning anime feature at the Addies. You have to finish the movie.
I will say I haven't seen
Wait,
an
what's your
animated
favorite?
movie I love.
What's your favorite anime movie of the year?
Leo by default, and I gave it a 7 out of 10. So
Dude, I feel the same way, dude. I feel the
yeah,
same way because I gave Dogman a 7 out of 10, and that's my favorite of the year.
yeah.
Animation has been really weak this year.
I did not like K-pop Demon Hunters,
I gave it three
but
stars. That's whatever.
my number one right now. It's just such a phenomenon. I don't know. I can't bet against it, even though it doesn't feel like the thing the Academy typically goes for. It's just it's massive. Zootopia 2 right now is my number two. I'm actually excited. I like the first one a lot. Little Amelie, or the character of the rain, I'm hearing great things about, but I missed it out at TIFF. So unfortunately, I can't speak on that. I can speak on Arco, my number four. Enough people like it. I didn't think it was that great. Animation wise, it's beautiful. The stories, I don't. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just not very good. And then Leo, I have at number five. It was a huge bomb, but it's good, and enough people like it, and I thought it was pretty meaningful. So
Yeah, I have
yeah,
K-pop one, Zootopia 2, Arco, then Nessa 2. I still have Nessa 2 in. I still have Nessa 2 in.
really,
Yeah, and then
I
I have
haven't
Little
seen it.
Amelie.
Yeah, I should watch Neja too, but I think I need to watch the first one before I do that.
But I think Netflix could get 2 and maybe get In Your Dreams in as well because that was their original plan to campaign for prior to the K-pop Demon Hunters phenomenon. So
Yeah, has anyone seen In My Dreams?
a lot of people have, but I still think it's under embargo. Like if you look
Okay.
at like if you go to Katie Rich's letterbox, she has it logged, but
Oh,
it
okay.
has no rating on it.
That'll
So
be
I think a
like a
lot.
AFI thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Casting.
yes,
What do you got for us? Bring it home.
Sinners.
Yeah.
Like I said, Sinners won battle. Marty, Wicked. I feel like those are the top four. I really do. And I think that last spot, I think it's between two, and I think it's between Springsteen and Hamnet.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
possible.
Sentimental Value.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I have to go with Springsteen.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fair. I have for casting. Where are you casting? Oh, here. I've got One Battle, Marty Supreme, Sinners, Wicked for Good, and Sentimental Value, with
Okay.
Springsteen at my number 6.
And Hamnet number 7?
Hamnet is number 7, yeah.
Mm. Give me your 8,
Weapons,
9, and
number
10.
8.
Okay.
Uh, Weapons. Then I have, right now, it looks like I have Wake Up Dead Man and It Was Just an Accident.
I'm going to be honest. How do we evaluate casting for the Addies? I'm being serious because
I
like
don't
I'm trying to
know.
think about what makes good casting. What really does make good casting? Because different good casting is different from a good ensemble. You know,
Ye-
Amy Madigan is good casting. Like I don't know who else could play that role so well. Maybe Catherine Hunter,
Yeah,
but
and
you
the
know,
thing is, I don't even know, like, how the Oscars are going to evaluate that category. So it's very interesting.
yeah. But yeah, I don't really know anyone else to pry in this. But if there's anyone you want to bring up for maybe a possibility, you know,
Casting, I think, yeah, I don't see any
Wake
others.
Up Dead Man.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on if they view that category as like an ensemble thing or they go more for the casting director. But that felt like, I don't know, this the ensemble in that wasn't as strong as previous Knives Out. Like they
Well,
didn't have as much to do.
I'm wondering if like after 3 years, like a Diane Warren for the casting, a Diane Warren or like a how should I say it, a Roger Deakins for like cinematography will emerge for casting, where a
Yeah.
casting director just gets in. The casting guild in the academy just loves this casting director so much that she just gets in every time, every year, and then we
Yeah.
can make a pattern out of it. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I hope so. Well, Tristan, it was fun.
It was a
Guys,
pleasure. Yeah, it was awesome.
this is our above the line predictions post fall festivals. Our below the
Yes.
line predictions will be coming out in a few days.
Yeah.
So please, please, please like, subscribe, tell your friends. We obsess about the Oscars. We obsess about awards, and you want to be here for us because we're gonna get every category right when
Yeah,
we
we
do
are.
our predictions. So if you wanna fade our picks, you gotta be on the channel.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you, Kyle.
Yes.
And see you next time.
Yes, Sensei. Bye bye, guys. Thank you.